How did I not learn this before? A brilliant trick for cooking meat that everyone should know. Here I have about 3 pounds of meat. I'm going to prepare a delicious recipe, very quick and easy to make, perfect for any occasion. Now I'm going to cut my meat into medium-sized pieces like this, so they cook evenly. Then I cut in the opposite direction, forming smaller, more practical cubes. I place them inside my cups, separating each portion of meat well, arranging them so they are well distributed, which makes them much easier to use later. It's very useful to divide the meat into equal portions. Everything stays more organized. I got 6 full cups, ready to freeze. Now I'm going to place these meats in the freezer until they are fully frozen and firm. Once the meat is frozen, I place all the cups directly into the pot. I'm also going to add 3 cloves of garlic, finely chopped, to add flavor. Now I mix everything until the meat begins to brown slightly. Meanwhile, I place some cooked potatoes in a bowl. Using a potato masher, I mash them well until a smooth puree forms. Now I add 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter, 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of cream cheese, and also 1 1/2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese. I mix everything very well until all the ingredients are fully combined into the puree. That makes it super creamy and with a delicious flavor. My meat is now completely defrosted and has changed color. It released its own juices, which really helps with the cooking. Now I add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of chimichurri, and 1 teaspoon of smoked or hot paprika, according to your taste. I mix everything very well so the seasonings are fully absorbed into the meat, adding flavor, aroma, and color. Once it's well mixed, I add water until the meat is fully covered. I close the pot and let it cook for 40 minutes, or until the meat is very tender and falls apart. Then I carefully remove the lid. There's still a bit of broth, but this is perfect for shredding. Here I've already shredded the meat. It's creamy with a perfect texture for filling. Now let's assemble our recipe. I start by placing a layer of that delicious mashed potato we prepared. I spread it evenly across the bottom of the baking dish, forming a uniform base. Now I add the shredded meat on top of the puree and spread it with a spoon until the surface is covered. The meat is evenly distributed. Now I add a generous layer of mozzarella cheese on top to gratin. I bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes or until the cheese is golden. The cheese has gratinated perfectly. Now I just have to serve the desired portion. Look how delicious this turned out. Super creamy with plenty of mashed potatoes, lots of meat, and an amazing flavor. Perfect to share with family or friends.